The mall was silent after closing. Its vast halls were dark, the only sound the hum of fluorescent lights. In the security office, Alex flipped through the monitors, trying to stay awake. He had worked the night shift for nearly a year, but this night would be unlike any other. On one screen, inside the clothing store, Alex noticed something strange. A mannequin near the entrance wasn't standing where it had been earlier. At first, he thought he imagined it. But when he checked the previous hour, the mannequin was indeed in its usual spot. Curious, Alex rewound the footage. The mannequin hadn't been moved by staff. Instead, with each flicker of static, it had inched closer to the camera, frame by frame, like stop motion. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, Alex decided to investigate. Grabbing his flashlight, he left the security office and started walking. His footsteps echoed as he walked through the deserted halls. Every shuttered storefront and flickering light added to the unease pressing down on him. Alex continued deeper into the mall, the eerie quiet amplifying the beating of his heart. As he approached the clothing store, the source of the strange movement on the security cameras, he could see the gate to the store was locked, the lights off. He pressed his face against the cool glass, peering into the darkened store. Behind the glass, mannequins stood in neat rows, their frozen faces illuminated by the faint glow of exit signs. But near the front, one display stand was empty. The mannequin that had moved on the security cameras was missing. Had he imagined the whole thing? Alex pondered as he retraced his steps, and a loud clatter echoed down the hall. He spun, being trembling, and hurried to the sound. An overturned trash can lay in the middle of the floor. Alex exhaled, shaking his head at his own jumpiness. It was probably just a stray cat, he reasoned. But when he turned back, the mannequins looked closer. Still shaken from the noise, Alex hesitated. Should he go back to the security office, lock himself in and wait for morning? Or should he check the store again, see if he could find the missing mannequin? His curiosity got the better of him, and so he turned back towards the clothing store. As he neared the entrance, the whisper came. It seemed to slither from the speakers embedded in the ceiling. "You shouldn't be here," it rasped. The voice was like nails on a chalkboard, grating and harsh. Alex froze. His pulse quickened. He was certain he was alone in the mall. How could there be another person here? Who was speaking? He pressed his face to the gate for a better look. The beam of his flashlight swept across the store. It found nothing out of the ordinary. The display stands were in place. The mannequins stood frozen in their poses. And then it stopped. The missing mannequin was no longer absent. It was standing inches from the glass, its painted smile stretched impossibly wide. Terror surged through Alex, freezing him in place. The mannequin wasn't supposed to move. It wasn't supposed to be there. He wanted to scream, to run, but fear rooted him to the spot. Then the image on the other side of the glass shifted. The mannequin took a step toward the door, then another. It was coming closer. Finally, breaking free from his paralysis, Alex stumbled back and ran down the corridor. The sound of his own shoes echoed like someone following him. He didn't look back. He wouldn't. Reaching the security office, he slammed the door and locked it, fumbling for the deadbolt. His chest heaved as he turned to the monitors. Everything looked normal. Each store was empty, each display undisturbed. Then one by one, the mannequins across the mall began to turn their heads toward the cameras. Alex felt a chill crawl up his spine. Their lifeless eyes stared back at him. Their painted smiles seemed to mock him. He clicked through the channels frantically, searching for a friendly face, an employee, anyone who could help. But all he found were those mannequins with their vacant stares. Then the feed flickered. A face filled the screen, glassy eyes, pale grin, then darkness. The office lights buzzed once before dying. In the reflection of the blank monitors, Alex saw them. Dozens of mannequins standing behind him, their arms slowly reaching out, Their fingers, cold and stiff, brushed against his neck, their touch like ice water. A strangled cry escaped his lips as he scrambled back, knocking over his chair. But the mannequins kept coming, their eyes gleaming with an eerie light. He dashed for the door, fumbling with the lock. It wouldn't open. Panic constricted his throat. Trapped, he turned back to face his attackers, his flashlight clattering to the floor. The batteries rolled away, leaving him in total darkness. Through the glass window, he could see their distorted faces contorted in what seemed like malicious glee. Their whispers echoed in his ears. "You shouldn't be here," they hissed, their voices a chorus of grating whispers. "You shouldn't be here." Struggling, Alex clawed at the window, but it was no use. Their icy grip tightened around him, pulling him toward them. His screams died in his throat as they dragged him into the darkness. The next morning, workers arrived to find the mall eerily silent. The doors were locked. The security gate to the employee area was wide open. Inside the security office, the computers were knocked over. The chairs were overturned. On the floor, a single glove lay abandoned. It was a mannequin hand. Later, when the police and hazmat teams arrived, they found no trace of Alex or any foul play. The mall was sealed off, the story suppressed. Rumors spread, theories abounded, but the truth remained hidden. What had happened in that mall that night was never fully uncovered, leaving it shrouded in mystery and fear. Some said the mannequins were possessed, their spirits trapped within the lifeless figures. Others claimed it was a crazed fan of the mall, someone who had taken their obsession too far. The mall was permanently closed in 2014. No record of Alex's final shift was ever found. The incident became a local legend, a chilling tale whispered around campfires and shared on dark nights. It was a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying things are the ones we cannot see or understand, lurking just beyond our perception, waiting for their moment to strike.